Guys, let me give you a vivid report on what is coming live from this position. As I just saw one of the, I was part of the live, and Mogesi had started a live conversation the day he was out of jail. And the real fact is one. Most of the people are misquoting these things outside here. Talking about I am the one who made things to be worse, and so as Mogesi could be jailed. And the point was to be driven home is we were both, the police were looking for both of us. And from that, it's due fact that they never found where I was. And Mogesi was a little bit cheaper to be gotten because it was just at the boutique. And that was the fact. So we had an episode that was running, making sure that the truth is revealed outside here. And we had much of the quotations to put out to make sure that all allegations that we are putting, they are of the fact. And people are talking about, Gintu, you went for hiding, Gintu, you did this, Gintu, you did this. There's a video, guys, I ever made from this position. And it was coming live one-on-one, and I have some story gardens here that I'm supporting the old-aged people in the community. And also I'm growing something called azola, and to small ponds I've just constructed here to make sure that I'm growing azola that will be more favorable for the chicken and also for the fish in terms of feeds. So the day Ernesto came and told me that, okay, you know what, the police are still looking for you, so make sure that you are so safe, and they have talked that they are going to have a 3-day search for you, and whenever they will get you, you'll tell them where you just learned the English you are always speaking out, and where they learned. Are they different schools? Okay, I was about to, okay, there's no problem. Who is citing this kind of the things to happen? Ernesto told me that there's one lady who is who was being chased from Kenge Villa, and he left the panties behind. Whenever I talk about the panties here in Africa, we mean that the underwears. So I don't know if it was pink, I don't know if it was green, I don't know if it was red, but you know, we cannot go internal to know which kind of the underwear it was left behind, and she came back to look for the underwear, and it's the fact. So she was the one now inciting, making sure that he's putting fire, so as we can be aligned and be accused of doing what is not necessary. Then he told me that they are going, Ernesto told me that they are going with Mogesi's mother to see him at the jail because I had slept one day at the jail. I talked about, okay, what kind of the things are you going with? He told me that we are going to, I have left Mogesi's mother preparing tea, and we're going to be buying some things. But I don't have the transport. Even yesterday, whenever Mogesi was arrested, we even borrowed some money so as we can get as a transport. I was about, oh my Lord, you could have asked me so as I can help you a little bit. Then I took money from my pocket and I gave him, and I told him that this money, it will be acting as a transport, you go, going and coming back, and it was enough. And I got a message, some people talking about, you talked about you're going to be supporting so as you can get out. I supported in terms of that, because some people talked about, again, you are going to get, you go to the police there, go and make sure that Mogesi is getting out. I was under search. Even me, I was outside here waiting for them to come. So how can I go myself? Because you can just remember, there's a call that this lady made it to me and talking about, Gintu, you know what? The police are waiting for you. You have to make sure that you surrender and come so as we can talk. That's where I can get the security. And that's the fact. I was about, okay, I'm not coming to that position. I cannot. So she was ruling me so as I can get what? Get to the police. So whenever people are talking about you left him at the jail so as they can just roll there, the point to drive home is one. Even me, they were searching for me. And I was the biggest target they were targeting. And the only thing they wanted is to siphon money from us both too, so as we can just pay for the trip she was going, so as she can launch her birthday parties. And that was the fact. And from there now, Ernesto told me, okay, you know, these things have gone this way, have gone this way, have gone this way. Okay, let me go and do a video at the police station. And to clear the matter, to make it worse, the guy, whenever we made a video here, he went and made a video with Mogesi's mother, and he tried to make a video in the police station. That was the biggest mistake the guy did. And also can talk about you know, these things, how they just run. And we got that the misunderstandings, and also Mogesi's mother was put in. Because she talked that, okay, so you want Gintu to come so as we can siphon him or gain money. So you want to get 2 people, and so as we can just be paying 20,000, 20,000 each. So as we can siphon money from them. They talked about, oh, Mama, you are speaking bad to us. She was put behind the bars. Mogesi's mother. Then at large, they had to get her out, because she explained that she has nothing. She was explaining she has come to see the son. That is it. Then from there, Ernesto, I was calling Ernesto. Ernesto, can you give me an update? Where have you reached? Because some people are calling me, telling me that can we send you the money so as we can deliver it there? I was calling Ernesto and telling Ernesto, where are you? Ernesto was not getting the phone. The phone was not there. I'm speaking the point that people are talking about Gintu received some money from the people, so as Mogesi can be gotten out from the jail. And I'm now explaining such kind of a point. Because people might be talking about we are scamming money, we are getting money, then we are not doing it perpendicular the way it is just accused to be. But the real fact is, I called Ernesto, and Ernesto, where? I could just be asking, where are you? There's this money, give me the update. How is the things running? Ernesto was even communicating to the same person. I was communicating to the person, and the same Ernesto was communicating to the same person, because Mogesi's phone was out, so they could communicate. Even I was being asked, you can just remember, even the texts were there. How much money do they need? I talked about it was $158, which is approximately like 160, which is approximately 157 euros. Then she said that, okay, I've heard that, can I send you money? Can you deliver it? I talked about I can. That's why I started calling Ernesto. But Ernesto, the phone had been taken already with the police already, because he started like he can just do some videos in the station. Can just remember. But I never received any money from anyone, because at long last, I received a text that, okay, I got that Mogesi, there's a person who has raised 10,000 shillings. So by now, the only thing that's there, I've raised a half, so as they can just be gotten out. And I have sent the money to Ernesto. And that was the point. I was about to, okay, that's good. Then I called Ernesto so as I can confirm. I got that the police got the phone, but they never answered the call. And I was about to, okay, maybe there's a problem. I knew maybe Ernesto has a problem with it. So at large, Mogesi called me and told me, hey, bro, hey, you know what? He was now pranking me. Hey, you know that they're in Nyabohanse. Where you are, just hide. Make sure that you are getting out right now. I was about, hey, again, I cannot get out because I've been staying at home. Where am I going to get out? It was about, okay, it was a prank. He wanted to know if my heartbeat will be pumping like a real pump, a machine, which is a German machine. I was about, okay, there's no problem. They come because me, I am at home. Maybe they could know which home I was. No one could know about that. So, I asked about, okay, did you receive the money? There's a person who told me that, or there was a mom who told me that she had to send me money, but eventually she told me that she has sent the money to Ernesto. Did you receive the money? Oh, yeah, she sent to Ernesto, you received the money. I was about to, okay, God is good about that. But the people were talking about Gintu received some money, scamming what and what and what. It's impossible. I've never scammed anyone. I've never. And I don't think if that's possible. That's why I'm talking about always we are revealing the truth outside here. And that's the time. Now I called, whenever Mogesi called me, I asked him, where is Ernesto? I want to confirm from Ernesto. Where is he? He talked about, oh, Ernesto is here. Talk to him. Ernesto then talked to me. Hey, Gintu, you know what, man? I was recording, I recorded a video with you there. Then I recorded another one with Mogesi's mother. We going to see Mogesi with the tea. Then I started recording at the station. Then whenever the police spotted at me, the police called me. Then I put the phone onto my pocket. Then whenever I was walking there, it was recording still. So I had not cut it off. So whenever I reached there, it was in the pocket recording. Then the police told me, "Give me your phone here." Then whenever they took it from my pocket, it was recording. Then they stopped it. Then they had every conversation was in, and it was a terrible mistake about that. So in terms of talking about the money that, okay, this person, I'm not part of the people who are sent some money so as I can do that. But the people who are accusing me about I'm the one who caused, it was a platform that we were doing, both of us three. And we started it, me and Mogesi, so as we can just make such kind of a platform to grow. Because everyone is now depending on it. Because Mogesi was doing such kind of a platform, I was doing the same. And we were posting the same video. Not that I can post the same or I can post different. I talk to his channel different. I talk to mine different. No, it was the same. He upload first, I upload next. That was the time. And I had allowed it to be that way. Then we joined the next person, so as he can just reveal the truth. That's why now we revealed about the ladies who am I now taking care of, making sure that they are going back to school. And to that position, I've made sure that everything and everyone is getting it direct. That's why I got to this lady so that I can speak to her, because there's no one who has ever spoken about her, and she's doing some construction work, getting very difficult outside here. The life is hitting. She has maybe harassment from people who are just outside. But the real fact is now out. And I've just made that one. Then I've talked about, okay, you have talked about yourself. You have not revealed the person who is behind the scene or who was behind your pregnancy. Let me go to talk to the person who you, all the people are alleging that he was the person. And even we knew that because everyone knew that this guy was the one who was behind the scene. Then I have gone to the position of this guy, and the guy called Mayugun. Then I've intervened. I've talked to him, but talked about he cannot go to the camera because yesterday he went live. Then people are talking about, can you nullify or can you clarify about this kind of the points? Then he talked about he's not the one who is belonging to such kind of the scenario. But the real fact is he walked with that lady, but this, the other person, here in Africa, there's exchange of materials. There's you hit from here, I hit from here, another person hit from south, another one hit from the north. So as eventually we can get to the one point. So as one person will be alleged to have that pregnancy is his. That's the fact. And for me to bring you this kind of the video, it's about people are calling me. Much of the people are calling me, telling me that much of them are talking about negativity, that you could be in jail. These people don't want to get the truth because I'm always revealing what is there, the reality. The reality is there. And most of the people have joined this kind of a conversation outside here to make sure that you are getting the similar content, which is the truth. The key point here is the truth. There's no much of helter-skelter outside here, so as maybe this point will be this way, this will be this way. There's no problem. And about yesterday I saw a kind of a video, and about I can just talk about she's a lady who we talked about. We have the only baby in Nyabohanse has given pregnancy too. And the sister has gone live and talking bad about us, me and Mogesi, that we are talking lies, we are talking this. But the real fact is there. The only thing is these people should stop their stupidity and let these girls go back to school. Because right now, they are talking about, okay, it's not the fact, but she has already delivered. She's lactating at home, the sister. And she's talking about, okay, these people are lying. I don't like how they are doing these things. Yet she's the one who is making the deal to happen. Let me tell you these things, guys. Yesterday, the person who talked about the only baby in Nyabuhanse had a girlfriend, and that girlfriend was in high school. And that lady, she has dropped out of school. By now, she's lactating at home. Then the sister, she's coming out to talk about it's a lie, yet it's a real fact. And the only baby in Nyabuhanse, he's the only one who is sending the same sister some fruits, some what and what. That's the only key point I can talk about. The only baby in Nyabuhanse is a little bit good in terms of brain, because he's taking care of the lady. But the only point is, you could just let the lady study. But the lady has dropped out of school. She's now at home. But what I know is, the only baby in Nyabuhanse is taking care of what? The baby, and I think that's the fact. And that's a good thing about his caring. He's a caring father. Now, but the point to drive home is, they have to let these ladies to go back to school. Because education sometimes, she is Form 3 now going to Form 4. The same to Obasa. She is Form 3 going to Form 4. That's where they're cut, because much of the people, even me when I was in high school, I was ever being told that in Form 1, you have that urge of studying. In Form 2, Term 3, you start seeing things very hard in high school. Higher education, you can call it in Kenya. High school or secondary school. Whenever you reach to Form 3, things now becomes worse. If you are studying physics, hey, physics now becomes so hard, becomes stones. If you are studying mathematics, now mathematics expands. It's not like the one that you integers in Form 1. It's not integers again. Now in Form 3, Form 2 to 3, you have probability. You have to probabilize. There's no reality. No, it's probability. It has come from the reality to probability. So you have to calculate the vectors very well. So it becomes very hard. Now in terms of physics, talk about what's pressure. Talk about pressure. Give me the principle of pressure. Pressure is measured in what? Pascals. In what? Exactly. And I have always a quote called go straight to the point, which is perpendicularly per unit time. That's I think that is mass. Mass is I think about that. So things are just becoming worse in Form 2, Term 3. Whenever now you reach to Form 3, a little bit Term 1, Term 2, now you've been introduced to full paper. Now it's paper 1, paper 2, paper 3. Now it becomes so hard. If your brain is thick, you can even leave the school. You can even be married. You can do anything. You can even run away from school. That's the fact outside here. But these ladies now, we can talk about maybe the education was hard. To Obasa, she was bright, but she was confused with the little things outside here, so she can come to a conclusion of getting such kind of a pregnancy. But to this, the only baby in Nyabuhanse's fiance, right now you can talk about, she's now at home. I don't know how the status is. I don't know how the education was, but she has stopped. But Mogesi's sister, she's continuing. But that one is the real fact, because even I've talked to Mayuguno today, and I was talking about during that time there was this some talk about a tragedy that had attacked the sensor driver, which is Kenge driver. So during that tragedy, the father had died. So during that time, it became the two suckers came inside. It's like sad, if I call it, two scenarios at a time. The lady was pregnant, then he used or he sent the girl some tablets so he can do the manual abortion. That's the fact. Even Mayugno has revealed it. It's the fact. He's the one. So these things are coming to you live. People who are just talking about, okay, it's not the fact, it is this way, they can just go on. And we have spoken much about even the people who are just now reacting outside here. There's one person who want maybe she's always, you can know her. She's not in the village. She's inside there where Kenge went and got some cows from, and they came. The ex-PA, who is the recent ex-PA. Very shameful. She should come to the village because every day she's tackling Nyabohanse village. Every day. And she's not part of the team. She could join our team so as we can just read Ndima together. That's the fact about that. And also, we can talk about she's always a message to Gintu, strong message to Mogesi, strong message to nonsense. Always strong message. Try to do your own content if you think you are the best, wherever you are. You know, she's always round-faced, always with yellow. Always with a shirt, I don't know, use a t-shirt of yellow. Always. I don't know if she's advertising the Blue Band factory, that the price is lowered. I don't know, because the yellow is for Blue Band. I'm very sorry for her. I'm very, very sorry for her. That's why we are outside here, so they can get the content. And this is the reality. Yeah. And there's this time, now there's a person who talked about, now she's in Mombasa. She's talking about, she has left the village. She's an nonsensical guy because from the start, whenever she came to Kenge, I can just remember Kenge opened a new YouTube channel for her. And during the past, she was reacting, and the YouTube channel done what? It was dismantled. Then she came here crying. Even Mayugno has talked about everything. That the first person who gave her the platform was Mayugno. And always she was talking about the mother is sick, you know, how can you help me? Now she has come here. She wants now to make sure that she is now controlling everyone in Nyabohanse. She can control everyone because she's an ex-boyfriend. She's an ex-girlfriend to somebody. So she can control anyone in the society, which is not a real fact about what has to be revealed outside here. And she has to think twice because we are waiting for her here. She won't be coming. Because we are here at Nyabohanse, always waiting for everyone who thinks things gonna be nye. We are there, pakata, pakata, pakata. You can relate that kind of the sounds that are coming out from such kind of a lady. She's now talking about her birthday, yet she gone and told the police that go and get Mogesi arrested so as I can get money, so as I can go back to Mombasa. Now she's now talking about, okay, the birthday and something like that. Birthday for what? We are not interested. Somebody to sponsor me, I go there so as I can see how that birthday is going to be. I don't know how it's going to be in Mombasa. I've never reached to Mombasa. I don't know how Mombasa is. She can lie to me that, okay, I'm here. Because she talks about, do you know that Ginto, I can be your girlfriend? I was about, hey. What is my father going to talk about? You can be my girlfriend. Yeah. Hey. You know, somebody, let me talk about this. You know, these ladies are so sometimes intelligent. So they want to read your brain. She can just talk it as a joke so that she can get the real impact from you. Whenever I can just say, yeah, you know, Paris, I've been looking for you. Now, can you do this and this and this and this and this? Oh, no, Gintu is not part of that team. No. That one can never work. That one can never work. And this is the reality, guys, coming out from this position. And we have to put everything in accordance. So, guys, from wherever you are, thank you very much for you watching the content and making sure that you are vibing in and making sure that you are getting this content valid from this position one-on-one. Keep it watching because all the truth's going to be revealed. And tomorrow I'll be having one of the person who was doing some works in Kenge Villa, and he was fired. Now he's working with Obasa at the construction site that I went and I filmed there about Obasa's life situation right this time. And he's going to be revealing all the truths that he's going to be knowing, and we can just help him whenever he has some miscellaneous challenges because it was helpful, and you can just tell us about was he paid or he was just not paid, or how the things are just running. Because whenever you just know that you want to go straight to the point that, okay, now I want to do my own things, you are being chased out. So you want to know the real fact, what is going on onto this platform of Nyambuanse, and I want to be updating you, making sure that you are getting the content validity or valid from outside here. The facts are always coming to you. And I've got much of the people talking about Gintu. Make sure that now the people who are just the reactors of Nyambuanse, we are so many talking about the reactors, and we have people are talking about, okay, Gintu, now you have to get your own content, and so as the other reactors, you can get a video with them and they can react again to you. And I know that one can happen because I know how the scenarios, I know this is like politics, I know how it runs. So whenever I'm talking to them, I know how I'm gauging my words before. I cannot talk much about what I know. It can just turn it back to me. And most of the people are talking about, Gintu, we are waiting for you. You will be caught in jail. Hey. Gintu is outside here. I'm always at my fish ponds here, relaxed a bit, just cherishing, getting the environment, get the green nature. The river is just flowing backside me here. I can just feel the water, how it's just flowing. I can come and relax at my fish ponds here. The cool air, it's coming to me, and I have some story gardens there. I want to plant some trees here, plant some kales here. I have the vegetables already, which are called the green vegetables for the vulnerables and also the aged people in the society. And whenever I start supplying such kind of the veggies, I'll be showing you how I'm going to do it, because it's a platform that's a very big one, and I know it's gonna be successful. So guys, the only thing I'm waiting for is fencing the only land and making sure that I'm protecting everything that's inside here. And people want about the update about the fish. The fish are going on well, and now I've introduced them to food, which is very starter mashes, so they can just eat the food slowly by slowly. Fed for it a day, and so as they can get that energy and cop up and become so big in terms of now the growth. So in December time, I think they're gonna be big enough for even person can just whenever you come here to vlog, you can just see the fish now how they're just jumping. I want to transform this area into a green zone, very much green zone, and it's gonna be very helpful because one of the fish pond, it's made for the vulnerables and also the aged people of the society, and the people who are in need, like the children. Maybe you have some widows who have the children at home. They're gonna be looking upon them. I'm gonna be supplying them a little bit of the fish, even in 1 or 2. They're gonna be so efficient from that. And I really appreciate everyone who is watching the video from wherever you are. And I really like this kind of the platform you have given us and listening to us, so as we can entertain you and also inform you what is coming out from this village. Because in Nyambuanse, most of it, it's circus. Day to day, it's circus. From this to this, from this to this. And it's about, again, another circus to come out. And we're going to be getting it very, very soon, as we're getting it tomorrow, as we're going to be revealing what the truth is about the guy who was recently fired from the Kenge Villa, and we will be getting the update much about how the things are just moving from that segment. Keep it tuned, keep it locked. I'll be updating you much on what next. And I really like and appreciate you, whatever you are, so as we can be coming out with such kind of a content and you'll be entertained. And this is the platform that will be coming to you live, speaking about the truth and bringing people that are maybe accused or they're put in a dilemma and they cannot know how to get out from it. And also to help all the ladies and to the village, make sure that they are getting much of this time talking about they're going to be going back to school. And that is the biggest thing we want to put in the platform, making sure that these ladies, we are catching from one to another and getting their story revealed out and getting the much of it. And even if she is willing to go back to school, we're going to be taking the responsibility and keep supporting me so as we can make it happen. Because we have started with one and we are in the process making sure that she is getting her education back, because now it's returning all the school dropout girls to school, and we're going to be extending it to boys, because even boys, we cannot leave them out, because even them, they have much of the affect. If right now, even Mayugon is in depression, you could talk about these years for depression, it's the fact, because much of the people, not only him, but we have much of the people outside there having much of depression. And we're going to be making sure that we are getting them to a point where they're going to be relaxing and enjoying. Thank you very much, Team Gintu, making sure that you are listening to all the videos coming out from this position. Always, it's a positive vibe always. And keep it locked, keep it coming. All our moms in the channel, all our fathers, all our brothers and sisters, thank you very much. Respect to you, making sure that the channel is growing until this far end we have reached. Not that it's only me, but even your effort has made it to reach this position. Keep it locked, keep it coming. The things are coming to you live, one on one. Keep it tuned. Live!